Scholar of the Month presentation. I am Hortensia Perez with KNL and KPS Radio. Joining us today from our school district, our superintendent, Mr. Gilberto Gonzalez, and from IBC Bank, Rachel Drager. IBC Bank, the Eagle Pass Independent School District, and KNL and KPS Radio would like to recognize the Scholars of the Month. We have Fidel Euresti, 12th grade, C.C. Wynn High School, guest teacher, Mrs. Mercer, and here with him today, Lorena Euresti, Sister Giselle Euresti, and Juan Rodriguez. Also, Valerie Mallon from 12th grade, Eagle Pass High School. Her teacher is Desma Rodriguez, and her parent, Angie Elizondo. Welcome, everyone. We will begin with a few words from our school district, our superintendent, Mr. Gilberto Gonzalez.
I certainly do want to welcome everyone back to another great season of Scholar of the Month for the school year 2015-2016. As always, I do want to recognize and thank KPS, KNL, and IBC Bank for continuing with this great endeavor. This year we have two outstanding students, senior students, Fidel and Valerie. Fidel is from C.C. Wynn and Valerie is from Eagle Pass High School. In reading their essays, I was able to get to know them, and it seems that they have something in common. They both feel that education is very, very important. Fidel does not take education for granted and always does his best. Valerie takes challenging classes. At the same time, she works part-time and is able to maintain her grades. I'm very proud of both of these students, and I wish them well in all their endeavors.
Thank you. Now we have one of our students, Valerie Mallon. Read her essay, please.
When hearing the word Scholar of the Month, I think of someone hardworking, dedicated to school, a community helper, and a future holder. In my high school, they do not let students start college courses until their junior year, and that's exactly what I did this past year. I started with U.S. History, Psychology, and Speech dual credit classes. Although I started working at McDonald's at 16, throughout my junior year, I would work part-time on the weekends, participate in HOSA, helping yearbook photography, and I would go home and do my college and high school homework. This year, I ended up with A's on all my college classes, and as well as my high school courses. In the summer before starting my senior year, I worked full-time in McDonald's to start saving up for college. When entering my senior school year, I decided to go back to working part-time because of my college algebra, pre-calculus, economics and government dual credit classes. On top of all that, I am taking a pharmacy tech course to graduate high school with a certificate. Instead of going into college and working at a fast food restaurant and getting paid $7.25, I will hopefully be starting college and having a job at a pharmacy near campus. As for helping in church, I have been helping there since my 8th grade year. When I started my confirmation at the church, I help with different activities like organizing and picking up at the fall festival, passing out food to the needy on Thanksgiving and Christmas, helping on retreats, etc. Other than special events at church, I help out every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays on the week, teaching 1st, 3rd, and 6th graders in their catechism classes. The reason why I work so hard in and out of high school is because I think about my future. In the future, I see myself helping others in any way possible. I have always pictured myself as a successful and helping person. The way I hope to be serving that purpose will be as a psychologist. I see a psychologist as a person who helps people fight against themselves. Throughout the world, many don't see the main problem is how people are killing themselves because they can't win the battle against themselves. But I hope to make a change to that. I believe this scholarship would help me in advancing to the career and future I see for myself.
Thank you, Valerie. Now we have a few words from our teacher, Mrs. Desma Rodriguez.
On behalf of Eagle Pass High School administration, counseling, all of the teachers, and the entire student body, we just want to congratulate Valerie Mayen for doing such an outstanding job. I'm very grateful to have her in my class, and I look forward to having her for the rest of the semester. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now we have Fidel Uresti from C.C. Wynn High School.
The pursuit of happiness starts with an education. One thing that has stuck in my mind since I first had it come from my 7th grade math teacher is the thought that in 30 years it won't matter how nice your shoes are or if you're up to date with Hollywood, but what will matter is what you learned and how you apply your knowledge to the world. Education is the base of success. Without it, a person can have no significant contribution to society. It is unarguable that people possess the human instinct to be free. When one is truly free, happiness will fall right upon their shoulders. Anybody in the world can achieve happiness, but it all starts with the most basic of intelligence to later be expanded through one's studies. People go to the most extreme lengths to obtain an education. Around the world, there are teens just like us who don't have the advantages we have, yet we're so unaware of this, and as a result, we take our schooling for granted. Knowing there are recognizable figures amongst us sacrificing the most they can in order to receive the gift of learning should be enough motivation for anyone to never subside their thirst for knowledge. We usually don't take into consideration the obstacles our own parents faced when putting their children through school. Coming from a single mother household, for example, could be a struggle. I know this because I speak from personal experience. My mother's daily life revolved around having the best for her children. My life revolved around conquering my mother's praise. As I progressed academically, not only was I making my mother content, I was making her proud as well. I slowly placed myself on the correct path. During my years of adolescence, I realized the importance of my effort. My decisions relied heavily on my drive to never stop learning. Hesitation was the last of my thoughts. I was taught to appreciate everything, especially the privilege of attending this school to better my chances of happiness in the near future. If chasing happiness was the motive, so was obtaining an education. When one is well educated, obvious predictions are made such as success and prosperity. Applying what you know to future generations can have unlimited effects. Whichever category of information an individual contributes to our growing society, they can continue on to the next life with the satisfaction of knowing they did their part. If you were to trace individuals that left behind legacies, they would all share the same concept, which is never turn down the opportunity to learn more. More knowledge means a better understanding of the road to the most wanted feeling in the world, which is happiness. And happiness can only be achieved through an education.
Thank you, Fidel.
You're welcome.
Now we have a few words from Mrs. Mercer.
Yes, Fidel is a very hardworking student. He's an excellent writer. He knows what he wants, and I know for sure that he will accomplish what he sets his mind to because of his dedication, and I feel very honored to be his teacher, and there is not a doubt in my mind that he will accomplish his goals and whatever he sets his mind to.
Thank you. Congratulations to both outstanding students. And then we have the school district presenting the medals.
Congratulations, Father. Good luck. Fidel? Congratulations. Good job.
Thank you. Now we have our sponsor, IBC Bank, doing a presentation of a gift certificate.
Valerie, congratulations. Multitasking is something that you will utilize very much in your life, and it sounds you're very successful at it. We congratulate you in your efforts. With that, we present you a certificate to come redeem at IBC Bank, and that is $100 for you to start your savings account.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And Fidel, I agree with you that education is definitely very important. If we stop learning, we stop growing. Congratulations to you as well. And also this will be a letter to redeem your savings account for $100 to open it. So keep saving, it's important at all ages in life. Congratulations to the two of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today for our Scholar of the Month presentation.